Good morning, community. This is the first episode of the show. Pretty excited, pretty stoked to see where we're gonna go with this. What is it? You're probably asking. I'm creaking floorboards. What is it? The floorboards want to know. What is community? What is this? What is it? What is this thing? I don't know. I don't know. So what is community? Honestly, I don't really know, and that's a really massive cop-out answer, so let me expand. The initial idea for the project stemmed from wanting to promote my friends and the work that they do, because I have a lot of friends who are artists of all different descriptions. I know a whole bunch of people who do a whole bunch of cool stuff, and I really wanted some kind of platform where I could basically just be consistently talking about how great they are and how great the stuff that they're doing is, and encouraging them to grow and to build on what they're doing and take it to the next step. So essentially what this is an environment in which everybody kind of helps each other, and then they also benefit from having everyone else there. Like, it's kind of, well, a community, really. I don't think there's a much better way to describe it. So from the outset, like to begin with, we have this show, which is called Rise and Shine. And it centers around us, as in you and I, who we are as people, what sort of things we do, what we want to do, and who we want to become. There's a very strong focus on doing what you're passionate about, believing in something and standing for something, and following your dreams. Really, I want us to be able to foster and nurture each other, and to encourage creativity and innovation, and to help each other to just become the people that we want to be, doing the things that we want to be doing. I genuinely believe that if we all work together, we can help each other to get to like the next step, because that's how you get to where you want to be, you know, step by step. And this series is all about the process, it's about the climb, it's about that build-up, because the journey itself is part of becoming who you want to be, as you know, kind of mystical as that sounds. And bringing that background full circle, that's kind of exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing and starting this now, because this community concept, don't really know what we're doing with it right now, do we? So it's in the process, it's building up from the beginning. It could be all kinds of different things, there's all sorts of directions it could go in and permutations it could take, but you know what, right now, it's not really taking any of them, because it's literally in its infancy. This is literally the first video. Right now it's still finding its feet and trying to figure out exactly what it is. So we're not just going to be working on developing your projects, developing the projects and creations of other members of the team and contributors. We're not just going to be working on my personal projects, like my music that I'm doing, or figuring out what the heck I'm doing with my life. We're also going to be working on this project, like this thing as a whole, which is very, very meta, but it also means that you get to kind of be there from day one and watch it building up, watching it grow, like seeing how it unfolds, because obviously there's that many different things that it could be. You get to help shape what it is if you want to come on that journey with us, if you want to join in with this. No matter where it ends up, be that some kind of crazy multi-million pound business empire, or whether it's a dismal failure that falls flat on its face within the first few weeks, like, you can be part of it. You right there can join this right now and like comment and contribute, submit videos and do whatever the heck you think your part should be in this. You could just sit there and watch these videos, but you're going to be part of it from the beginning, day one, whatever this is, whatever this becomes, you're going to be there. And like, if you want to be, obviously. I just think that that's pretty cool, that you just kind of have that involvement. So what else is there in addition to this one little series, this Rise and Shine thing? Well, for now, there's a blog running in tandem. There'll be a link to that in the description, and there's going to be written summaries of every episode if you prefer reading, and it'll sort of be like a minutes from today's meeting sort of thing, like, oh, this is what happened. In addition to that, there'll be a whole host of other sort of content, like reviews and features and, you know, general blog type stuff. Over time, I'm definitely looking to get some kind of original series and short films, sketches, all sorts of kind of original content that are created exclusively for this channel as like sort of adverts for their creators essentially, but basically it'd be in like a very kind of video production company type fashion, which I think is going to be interesting. As I say, there's like 101 little ideas bubbling away beneath the surface, probably even more than 101. Let's call them Dalmatians. There's 101 Dalmatians in my head. That's pretty cool. Really, it's just a case of kind of finding our footing and working out what we are doing as a cohesive whole, and that leads on quite nicely to the next segment, you guys. So ordinarily right now I would be going through the comments from the previous episodes, but because there are no previous episodes, as this is the first one, there are no previous comments for me to be going through, which is a perfect time to say, if you want to leave comments for future discussion, there is a box down below. Alternatively, you can tweet us at the community. But in the meantime, I put out a post on my personal Twitter, which is at Aaron T. Hastings, but I basically said, tell me a little bit about a project that you're working on right now, or alternatively something that you're looking forward to this week. And here are the responses that I got to that. Jack says, community, or in other words, this project. Thanks, Jack. That's really helpful. But he also said his 24-hour project, which I don't know all that much about yet, but to the best of my knowledge, what he's aiming to do is to visit like a country. He's going to document the first kind of 24 hours, like his first kind of footsteps, his first adventures, like what he gets up to within the space of 24 hours, and kind of just capture his experiences in travelling in different countries and places. That's what he's looking to do. He's been experimenting a lot recently with his kind of vlogging and editing styles. So if you want to check out his channel, I'll put a link to that in the description. It'd be really cool if you could go give him some friendly advice and support and things. Mike says Brighton Film and Comic Con next weekend, so that's cool. Have fun at Comic Con, Mike. Phil says a really rude word and then follows it up with the fact that he and Ree are going to see a wrestling show next week, which is pretty cool. And also they're going to be uploading their video from MCM Comic Con, which happened last weekend. Bob says that documentary that he's making about community and success. I'm actually part of that, so that's pretty cool. That's one thing I have contributed to already. There's going to be a link to his channel in the description. As with everyone else, go check him out, send him some love. He's a good guy. He's very funny. I like Bob. Joanna says my first exam week is going to be over in a few days. Yes, that counts. That's really cool. Keep doing the thing. You're gonna do really well. Genuinely, you do work really hard, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna be fine. But good luck anyway, and all the best. Michelle and Chris are both attempting NaNoWriMo this year, or NaNoWriMo? Rimo. I think Rimo sounds better, but it's writing month, so Rimo. That's something that I've been meaning to do for years, but I always completely forget about. So I always say, next year is the year that I will do that. And every year, without fail, I prove myself wrong. Maybe next year I actually will do it, but it would probably be helpful if I remembered that it was a thing before the 1st of November rolled around. Might help. But yeah, to everyone that's doing NaNoWriMo, that's the two of you, and also I think my friend Jess is doing it. Good luck with that. I'm sure it'll be great. Remember that it's kind of just a starting point, so even if you don't finish it within the time, it's kind of just a very focused period of intensive work, so that by the end of it you'll have something that you can mould and shape into something that could be better, perhaps. I think actually that the different works people produce during this period may be an interesting starting point for something on this channel, like some sort of project. Who knows? Leave ideas in the comments or tweets or Facebook or whatever the cool kids use these days. Jamie says a food series for the blog, more of his Lush series, and sorting film coursework out. Jamie is indeed a pretty intensive blogger in the blogger sphere world thing. I'll put links to his stuff in the description. Also, he talks about Lush a lot and meows, so if you're interested in that, links. And Maiya hopefully plans to do some more drawing and art related things this week, so I hope you get some of that done. Definitely do some art related things. Do it. Just do it. Shia LaBeouf quote for you right there. If you're not feeling inspired right now, I don't know what will help you. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums up today's episode. This was the first episode of Rise and Shine. Let me know what you thought. Monday the 2nd of November 2015. That's scary, it's nearly the end of the year. Let's not think about that right now. What are you going to do today? What are your plans today? Or for the rest of the week, for that matter? Let me know. If you're interested in being part of this project, and indeed this community of cool people that is hopefully going to develop, then feel free to hit that big subscribe button, and also follow us on Twitter, and check out the blog, where there's hopefully going to be stuff there too. Thank you very much for watching this first ever episode of Rise and Shine. I hope you're doing fantastically well, I hope you have a great day, and as we say here at the community, dream on.